What's going on, traders? Welcome to the channel. I'm John. That's Groot, who thought The Rock was unstoppable. We trade options here. All right, so we are talking some big important movement in AMC today. I want to showcase where we're at, why I actually took on a new position, and I'll just showcase what that position is. But first and foremost, not financial advice. And then don't forget to casually destroy that like button so we can get this out to the community. Important business, important news for AMC stock and options. Let's start off first and foremost with the current trading price and why I picked the position I did today. So as you're looking here at the 30-minute chart, a couple key things I was watching pretty much all day. Man, just staring at the screen is the worst. So I'd not recommended, by the way. Some people who can do that for some reason are just troopers. That's not usually the trading style I take on. So just a heads up there. But what I was watching that I thought was pretty key was this 51.50 level. And the closest we got was like 52.50, give or take. So after that bounce, I felt comfortable at least putting on a trade that was below the next support level that I'm at, which is 43.02. So you'll see this 43 level right here coming across the second orange bar and this trend line too. So keep in mind there are lines everywhere. Lines aren't perfect because what happens is everyone sees the chart, right? So not only do we see this just gorgeous flag pattern, you see this wedge here between these two trend lines and it looks amazing, but everyone can see it, even big money, even hedge funds, even people who are betting the stock will go lower. So keep in mind in that battle, the plan is for them to bring this below certain threshold levels or trade sideways to basically kill off everyone's out of the money call options. So if anyone's ever considering a position, don't forget that. That is always at stake. There's always a strong chance you could lose your trade. Okay, so with that bearing in mind, what I took on was the first trade in my Webull account in a long time. So anyone who is new here, just to give you an idea, I started with the stimulus check, the $1,400, bumped that baby up to $5,000, and I took 2,000 out recently, and so here we are right now at 32.41. But the AMC trade I took on is an AMC vertical. So what that is I'll show you here. I've jumped into the AMC options chain. You go to vertical, I put my width at 5 and I'm on puts, and as I was here I went to the 40 and 45 spread vertical and sold that. So at the bid you hit that and I took in $155 in credit, and basically if we are above $45 at expiration, which is 22 days from now, I take in all that money as income. So that is really nice if we are trading sideways or even if we go a little bit lower. So as we talked about here on the chart, I have all this room right here for us to go lower and I'm still looking good. The break-even point in this trade is actually set up at 43.45. So that's just right here, just a little bit above this support level. And if we go lower, basically I capped my risk here. My stop loss is set if the stock goes to $40 a share at expiration. So that's a pretty steep drop from where we're currently at. Very volatile stock, but if we trade sideways, I pocket all that money. If we go higher, I will pocket all that money, and I even have some room to go lower below the $45 level. So not too bad. Good trade setup. If anyone is curious on the AMC side, two things. One, AMC was lower, so I bought my 0.25 shares in AMC. Basically a movie ticket is the thought. But if you want to set up that same trade in, say, Robinhood, you're going to go to Trade AMC Options. We go out to July 23rd right now here, and that is the 22 days to expiration. Now, a couple things. You're under call, but you want to change that to puts, put credit spread, bullish trade, and you want to set your sell, like your short strike here. And right now, currently, that was at the 45 strike. So that's right here. You hit plus and you go to the buy side and you'll go lower to define your risk, because right now we're looking at a pretty heavy max loss. I don't like that. I don't want to do that. But if I go here and I hit put buy and I buy the 40, then I have now defined my risk in this trade much lower. I'm not losing 4,000. It would be a $300 risk. And max profit here, it says 164, but my actual credit received was 155. So keep in mind there's that heads up there. But same idea persists here. If we are above $45 at expiration and I pocket all of that money, My break-even point 43.45 I believe was mine. This one is here at the 43.36 level. So as long as AMC is trading above this level, you are profitable at expiration. And if we close lower than that, you are in the negative, but we've capped our stop loss here at 336. So pretty key setup, really good looking trade. In terms of expectations, key levels again, 51.50, this trend line here as it's coming up, and then the 43 level. If we start shooting higher, there is a lot to contend with. The $60 price levels heavy, the 62, 65, and then lastly the 75. So we need to see us rocket out of here much higher if there is some intention in the trade. Now, since the volume has been very light lately, there is a chance, but we need to see volume. Like, you can see how much it's dropped. We need to see volume like this basically as we move higher in order to confirm, I guess, the rocket fuel or escape velocity to the moon. So that's what you want to see. But next video for you is going to be a little bit more about credit spreads. It's even a way that you can trade high price stock like Amazon, $3,000 stock, and you can just use a $500 account if you'd like.